I like the Victorian story. It's compared to a lot of the other stuff that I've illustrated over the years. It's very weird, in a good way. It's just strange, and for me, it was an opportunity to kind of make something that was charming, but also had a bit of grit and darkness to it. Yeah, this was a great opportunity to, to revisit Crow Quill pen and ink, which I had done a lot when I was younger. And John Tenniel has always been a big inspiration to me. And so for that matter, same with Murray Sendak. And Sendak has some amazing pen and ink work. And so I kind of put those two guys' books on the table and just really looked hard at what they did. Very different approaches, but together I just kind of pulled things from both of them to inspire me. And I mean, Tenniel's work is just virtuosity in its looseness. And so I was trying to work with his looseness, but then I also have my own way of drawing, and so I wanted to keep my own work in there for sure. One of the fun things about the technique of Crow Quill is you make the marks in a volumetric way. So you're describing form and space with the direction of your pen stroke. Not everyone does that. I mean, people who don't know what they're doing just kind of scribble cross-hatching in and stuff. And to me, it's just a fun sort of intellectual exercise to describe the space and using the direction of the pen. I try to teach my students this when they do it. It takes them a little while to grasp it, but once they do, they're like, wow, this looks so much more spatial. Mr. Dog's the center of the story, and I wanted to make sure, not knowing this story as intimately as your family did, I wanted to make sure that I was getting the character right, and that took some back and forth between us drawing a number of, trying to just figure out the right breed. That's a great thing about a dog, is there's just so many ways you can go with it. So for some reason I kind of settled on this, a hound. A hound seemed to have the right expression for the character. And I mean, a crow is a crow. Crow's a great, just a physically great creature, as is a raccoon. Possum was tough, because possums are just so weird. And but in the end, once you figure out that the possums, they have sort of this sort of nose and that it is sort of Victorian looking in a lot of ways, with a little scruffy beard and the sort of chops. So once I got that, I figured out, okay, this is Mr. Possum. And then what's the other one last character? Oh, Mr. Squirrel. Well, Mr. Squirrel was easy, because I mean, Squirrel just has jazz to it, and the great tail. Yeah, the springiness and sprightliness to him. So he'd be fun to draw more of. Yeah, if there is a squirrel story in the future. It's been a really interesting process, and I know Betsy is, you're learning how to do this, and it's been great that you've given me and Cynthia a nice chance to really kind of put our vision into this and figure out a way to make it happen. I know this originally had started as an ebook concept, so it's kind of, I'm glad that you guys trusted us that it would make a nice object. And the ebook can always happen too. It's just a matter of formatting, I guess. But it's been really fun doing these ink drawings. It's been the funnest part for me. A lot of work. It's the ink drawings take more time, so they're time intensive. As you heard the scratching, a couple hours later, the next day.
Perfect. Excellent. You're a natural.
And it's like, what do you? Okay, cool.
I've been in the movies before.
I'm just gonna back this up a little bit.